hey, Frantic. Yeah, I just said some folks were playing something similar in the Discord server. Where my inspiration came from. I'm gonna wait on Creepin, and then we'll probably put him down on the right side next turn. Oh, and then Drax didn't jump because he'd have lost. Interesting. Fun. Unfortunately, this basically doesn't have text here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play it here to move Silk because they're a Luke Cage deck. Just getting my Silk trigger in here, basically. Which also means Batroc gets the jump. I think I don't want to move Batroc this turn, because I think I want to move these over this way next turn. Is that crazy? Call me, maybe? What if I do this, and then next turn I go, like, move this here, and then go, like, Ghost Spider with her skill, and then kick Silk over to here. I think I like that. So we go slide you here, and then go this, the skill resolves, Flight Harness will kick Silk into here. And she'll get kicked back out, but it'll make my stopper a bit bigger, which is nice. And then Ghosty's gonna be huge here too, yeah? Casual 25, no big deal. And then Drax is gonna get a little pump up here as well. Oh, and they're gonna kick Silk back with Invisible Woman's, right? So we'll actually get even a touch larger over there on the left, or we get another move in, and then her power gets added there. Yeah, nice. Fun first game.
Victory.
So rude, video game. So I think we'll Spider Punk, and then we'll Ghosty him into here, probably. Let him move himself back out.
Assemble.
Maybe we'll Ghosty him into the middle, actually. Playing the Ghost Spider out early is punishing for drawing 2099, since Madam Web's my only other way to move him.
I am Iron Man.
Man, Drax is pretty medium against these ongoing decks, huh? So the 23 holds on the right. Seems unlikely though. Spectrumus or whatever. Valk! Using my Ghost Spider aggressively earlier is definitely a mistake there. Should have held her for 2099. What do we think of pulling Madam Web into Shuri's lab? Cooking or baked? I think cooking, yeah? Because she lets us move out all of the double things there. On one hand, that's annoying. On the other hand, like, could have gone much worse. Feel super, super smart about what we just did now. I should still move this every turn, though, because it triggers, her skill as well as, works with her skill as well as Hydra Stomper. Not going to give points to Sam, but gonna help us power up everybody else still. Deafening Cord the Rogue. Nah, we want to save the Cord for their champion or something else in the center for sure. Wait, did they just play nothing? They just like cooked and they know it. I think I'm just playing this so I'm not going to have space to play it next turn. Well, I guess that's not true. This seems fine. Yeah, we should have space.
Behold my mighty hand.
So how big are they going to be on the left and the right? Probably pretty big, yeah. They get up to around 100? Really? That's very, very large. Move 2099 and then Flight Harness to 2. So, Spider-Man 2099 is such a shit card. We're dead, so I'll just demonstrate it. But he's such a shit card that he uses up his only move when this happens. So it goes to destroy something and then can't, and then doesn't go to destroy something again here. It's actually one of the singular most baffling things about the design, because it's just like, in no way, shape, or form is this card too strong. So it's like, so why on earth would you... He doesn't even say nothing to destroy. Yeah, it's like, why on earth does he need to be crippled extra and like not get to try and blow something up the second time he moves? It's so depressing for him. It's just like, wait, what? We didn't kill anything. Why isn't this working? The barest minimum for making him better as a card is changing that function. I'm gonna play off of this. I think they're gonna use the champ skill here this turn, which is not ideal for me. I'm not convinced he'd be busted if he could destroy a card with every single move. Agree with that. How many cards have always been bad? I feel that number is kind of low. I would agree with that. All right, we juked the rocket, and Drax gets to come out over here. Just lovely. Oh, he doesn't come over because we wouldn't be winning. That's funny. Yeah, I mean that's technically how that works. Do I play Miguel here and then ghosty him next turn to try and merc one of these? I think so. Oh, god damn it. Never won a coin flip in my life, gamers. I don't know why I'd start today. Ugh. At least Drax gets bigger. We got that going for us. What if I do this, trying to play for priority here, and then next turn we have Cosmo? Think I like that? Let's do these two here. Actually, I just want to play both my cards in the same lane, so that way, that's what I'm searching for. So that way, their rocket has less targets. Need that Cosmo. It's so good. These are my daughter's two favorite characters in Marvel Snap, and they put them together on a card art. And I was like, okay, I guess we have to get that one for her. There's a corresponding Jeff variant coming as well. That's super fun.
Hey, you found a rook.
Well, unfortunately, we failed the task at, man, Batroc, Sam Wilson, Silk being our bottom three cards is really no bueno, huh? That's terrible luck. I think without the Cosmo, I think without the priority for the Cosmo, we're just cooked here, unfortunately. Thing, but yeah, we're super dim. Wow, certainly lost. Certainly lost the left. Oh, Drax was like, what's Drax get? Why is Drax triggering the Nico? When Drax moving right have won that lane. Drax only has the option to move to lanes that had things bigger than him played into them. So he doesn't look at all the lanes. He asks, am I... Ooh, Drax should be really good in this matchup, yeah. Alright, 50% of the time it works every time. At the weekend yet, I mean, I've got weekend missions going on. God damn it. Oh, come on, game. That's so rude. Can I win this 50-50? Oh my goodness! Chat, Batroc got bigger. I thought that was illegal. And they can't play here because they played there last turn, yeah? They're gonna try and Zola here. We're gonna fuck them up. Boop! Spank the dragon! Spank the dragon! Take your Nazi bullshit and leave, Artem Zola. Nobody loves you. Alright, we take a brief pause for the cause to let some adverts roll, but we're gonna keep schmooving it when we return with this pile of cards. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Appreciate you starting your weekend here in Hoaglandia with us. I'm asking. I mean, that was me typing a second there. I was like, when Queen gets Spider-Man trying to try blowing something up on every one of his moves, if he misses the first time, there's not a power level concern here. God, I'm so glad we have black cosmic borders in the shop again, chat, so my decks can match. Makes my heart happy. Everything is uniform. $30 Randolph. Thank you for the 22 months. Appreciate that. Yeah, I loaded back up to 40 of them again. Well, maybe I'll sit there. Maybe I'll have to sit through and click through some more when we get up to 100 or so, just in case they had another issue in the future, but we're good to go. We're good to go for a little while. I switched to Black Mat when they disappeared. I just didn't want to sit there and re-click through and change all my cards, so I stayed strong. And if I had enough of a backlog that we only had a brief window where I was using other random cosmic borders. What's a lovely one for Mr. Craven? Or Mr. Stumper, I mean. Draxipoo. Draxipoo is so good into both Nidavellir and the opponent's deck. Although I guess once he jumps to Nidavellir, that's not ideal. I could fill this turn, but that seems unnecessary. All right, 50% of the time, this works every time. Unlucky, unlucky. If I do this, I pull the punk into here, and then the punk can move himself out. And then next turn I'll have plenty of energy. Miss on the punk trigger, but no flight harness is said here.
We are the future.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. It's just this, yeah? Gives me a good amount of points on the left and a good amount of points on the right. I'm gonna get foomed on the left, aren't I? Yeah, I have to play for all three. Could I have played for all three? Oh my goodness! It's Drax from the top rope playing for all three! What a massive lad he is! Ooh, baby, baby! Ooh, baby, baby. That was a test. Some of you passed. I was never worried about Fin Fang Foom, not for a minute. Our latest pay-to-win Marvel Snap card release had me covered. Now, look at how big he is. Lore-accurate Drax. Lore-accurate Drax. Like M'Baku, but better. Yep. Something like that. Off to Reddit to demand Drax be nerfed, as you should. The mana web draw here means I can go ahead and use the Ghost Spider aggressively. I'll have a different way to move. 2099. And then Drax jumps to Kraven here, right? Because he'll know that moving there will let him win the lane. He sure does. Oh man, that's the good stuff right there, gamers. Hey, tickle tickle, the Drax and the fiddle. Spider-Punk jumped over the moon.
I am Iron Man.
Where am I cosmoing? I think it's the left. I think it's the left. Just I'm losing Batrox points here. I feel like cosmoing the only lane they played something in bodes well for me. I'm definitely higher on Drax the more I've played with him throughout the course of the week. I think my initial assessment of he's skippable for most people remains accurate. But the more I've played with him, the more I think if you're someone who's a season pass player getting every card, you're probably going to have a solid handful of decks to play him in and feel pretty reasonable about it. That Cosmo variant is in the pull pool for this game mode. I'm gonna Drax the center, which they're incentivized to play. No, wait, I don't want to Drax center. I was thinking they're incentivized to move the Rocket Raccoon there, but I actually don't want to trigger the Rocket Raccoon because it doesn't count as playing. I was thinking he would go up to 7 if they went up to 5, but that's not how that works. I think it's this. It could be right to just Cosmo them in the center. Hey, half-half. Thanks for the over 3 years. Appreciate that. Starting to have too many tokens because the economy is too good. What are your most recommended ultimate variants? I really like, I'm a huge fan of the what's it called variants, the fantasy variants. Catch a Absorbing Man or something here, hopefully. Ooh, Gala Iceman's a good shout out too on the non-fantasy side. I like that one. Yep. The ultimate fire here is really good. Gooner alert. That's not derogatory. It's just stating a fact. Gooner alert. Non-derogatory. I'll take it. Double Cosmo hopefully doing good work here for us. Wow, them playing everything into the right is very promising for the home team. Ghosty also quite large here. Oh, Ultimate Luna Snow. Ultimate Luna Snow is a great shout out. She's a top one for sure. Yeah, I lose track a little bit of which ones are ultimates and which ones aren't. Mockingbird's a good one if you ever play with her. There's a lot of good ones. Oh, my Madam Web's an ultimate. I like my Madam Web. Angela Elsa also decent shouts. Armor decent. It's me. I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. Do 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 do. Will they continue playing the game, chat? It's a real question. It's a real question here. Call me Brittany, baby, because I am toxic. Oh, and our silk hit every jump. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. You know, with all these sweet Grand Arena highlights I have to upload, I might have to post some double videos over some of the days this weekend. Maybe we'll do a Grand Arena upload, a regular upload for Saturday and Sunday. Just got so many decks in so little time. But will we get a good dog, bad dog supercut? I wish stuff like that was worth the effort, so it would be fun to do. They're just not enough hours of the day, and there's no return on it. It's so hard. It's so hard for me to justify putting energy into YouTube content, because so little of it gets to do anything. Man, if I had a nickel for every one of the last games where Project Pegasus had flipped up, I'd have 2 nickels, chat. Which is not a lot, but it's definitely weird that it's happened twice. Do I want to just claim the White Hot Room energy? I think I want to just claim the White Hot Room energy, yeah. Drax hopefully gets a trigger or 2 here as well.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Oh no, chat, they know about Miguel. Shit. My secret weapon. I'm moving him off just for the sake of having something extra to move this turn. Because he can move himself back. Nice. Landed the silk moves here too. Batrock's a little awkward here, but it is what it is. I just want to play this now, so that way I don't have to dance around to Cosmo next turn with it. I could get slightly more on my Ghost Spider if I waited, but... This is pretty big. Alright, so if I move this here, I can play Prowler here, and then that'll kick these two over to here, which ends up net on the left. Seems pretty good. And then Red Hulk triggers after Drax, so Drax actually does not power up here, but that's fine. We still got him by one. Glad we hit a good groove with this one. Oh, it's good time sliding our friends around the board. It's crazy how different cards like 2099 feel when you have just like that one more energy. I think this. Or just clearing out the castle, Zemo. Piece of candy. Oh, you know what? I should put both of these in the same lane, right? To, again, minimize the chance of their Rocket Raccoon working against us. Pretty good. This local man about to kill an American Chavez with Spider-Man 2099. Might be a little overcommitted at the center. Well, I've got a good amount of points on the right as well, so maybe that's fine. I mean, I think that's fine, question mark? Does greater energy allocation make you wonder if normal snap would be better with 2 starting energy? I think better is a strong word. It would just be different, I think. I think I'm doing this. Leave myself the flexibility to put Prowler into here next turn, because Prowler's skills aren't going to be that useful here. We're, like I said, we're have a lot of points in the center, but we just play for the right really nicely now. Oh, wow, they're a Shulao build. That's actually very scary. Man, are we cooked? Opponent did not draw Shulao.
Victory.
Excellent. I accept these terms and conditions. Howdy, Moldol. I think we punk here because they're incentivized to play here, and that gives us a clean place to move into. It's also acceptable. Do you have a favorite champion? Oh, that's rude. I really like playing Thors. I find them fun. I think I'm just prowlering here. I just want his skills sooner rather than later. Does this game have a non-ranked way to play? Yeah, we're actually playing a not ranked limited time game mode right now. I will actually almost never play ranked on this stream because I don't find the ranked grind particularly fun. Alright, so we're gonna move Punk into the center, we'll play Miguel here, and then we'll ghosty him into the center next turn. Should be pretty good. Yeah, Snap, honestly, I think other than Magic the Gathering, Snap might honestly have the most game modes of any card game, digital or otherwise, that I've touched at this point. We have so many good game modes. Let's do this here. So Miguel's gonna pull here, kill something. Spider-Punk's gonna drain something here, and then he can move back center, and then I can play Flight Harness here as well next turn. The Conquest definitely counts as a non-ranked mode as well. That's the other thing we play when there aren't limited time game modes up.
Behold my mighty hand.
Boop. I presume limited time game modes have special rewards. Do you get those later, or are they just cosmetic stuff? They will usually have a timed, usually completely exclusive cosmetic reward, and then there'll be typically a new card release in a limited time game mode that if you miss it from the game mode, you can get it like a regular card release a month later. So it's a timed exclusive that then becomes a regular release down the line. Is this overcommitting here? This might be overcommitting here. I'm getting a few more points over this way too, though. Iron Man or something could get us. Maybe I might be overcommitted, set or undercommitted, right? Hopefully they're just not playing for the right. That looks to be the case. As someone who makes a point to try most card games when they drop, I think 3.5 years in, like Marvel Snap is genuinely one of, if not the best card game, digital or otherwise, I've touched. Their balance is consistently well done. Their card release is a lot of regular content. The economy is very reasonable at this point. If you're thinking of dipping in, I have a starter guide here that I put out towards the end of last year that's still super relevant today. Definitely check it out. Have any questions about specifics after you poke in, feel free to ask. Oh my goodness, chat. I made a complainy comment in one of my second dinner channels about Spider-Man 2099 not trying again to blow something up if he misses the first time. And Glenn tells me he was unaware of that and he thinks it might be a bug. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine if the thing was just that I've like complained about for like, God, probably since the card was created like 3 years ago or 3.5 years ago. Well, nobody brought it, like, it's such, like, he doesn't see a lot of play. Like, that doesn't surprise me that it's, like, one, both not intentional, and two, they didn't realize it was happening. It's actually completely unsurprising to me. But also, it's fantastic. I would love it if that was corrected. $29 commits. Yeah, if you move him the first time and he doesn't attach to anything, he doesn't try to, or he doesn't kill anything. He doesn't try the second time you move him to kill anything. It's very annoying. All right, let's do this here, tickle magic, and then we'll go silk into prowler in the center. Really good setup for us here to start. And then Punk hasn't used his own move yet, like I said, so I can move Punk back into the Madam Web path next turn. And I can actually move the Ghost Spider out, so Batroc can come into here with him. I think we'll Vibro Shock over here just for the sake of moving Silk. I don't think I'm Cosmoing yet. I think I'm waiting for them to commit to the board somewhere. This deck feels like death by 1,000 cuts. Spider-Punk is such a fantastic design. I really love him as a move payoff. He's so sweet. We should get Cosmo on the web. Yeah, that's true, actually. Good shout. No, wait, okay, hold on. I want to move this here, and then I want to do this to move Silk, and then I want to do this to move Silk, and then I want to do this, and then I want to do this. Final answer. Final answer, final answer. Your move, Yugi boy, this is all we got. Although maybe I should have Cosmoed the center since the Agony is so penalized at this point. Oh, wait. I wasn't paying attention that I was filling up all the locations here, so the Silk's actually not moving yet. Mistakes were in, actually.
Wakanda forever.
Maybe it's just a Wakanda for sometimes, yep. I mean, even if they could Arnim Zola and I didn't have the Cosmo, like, I'm still just, like, outstanding them on the sides, right? The Cosmo's just, like, the extra nail in the coffin here. Oh, wow. Did they get us? No, we're good. Yeah, we're good. There it is. Do.
Victory.
Cosmo's definitely a very, very good interactive bit in this game mode. Oh, also, the person who said they were thinking about diving into Marvel Snap, right now is actually a really good time to get into it. If you clear past the default missions, you don't have to play very much to get past the intro stuff. The limited time game mode they have running right now actually has pre-built decks. So there's eight different decks, one for each of the captains in here, or your champions they call them, that you can play without owning any of the cards in it. So these are really, I actually think, I've talked about this in the past, I think one of the things they absolutely should do, we should always have one of these deck sample type game modes running. It's great. It's great for like introducing new people, especially those that have existing TCG experience, letting them like jump in and sample the bigger range of gameplay. This game mode runs for the next 5.5 days, or it wraps in like 6 days. Rollover, it's like 6 more rollovers. But yeah, it's sweet. It's a little bit different than some of the regular stat bits, but a lot of the same core and a lot of the same cards. If you're familiar with Magic the Gathering, it's similar to their Commander format, where the champion is a card that's guaranteed to be in your opening hand, and then you kind of build your deck around it. That was super fun. We've had so much fun with so many of the different captains in here, even some of the ones that don't have incredible stats up on untap, like this one. Ghosties struggled a little bit with the general stats on untap, but that went pretty well for us. A little bit of a weak start, but where did we finish? Oh, we finished great, actually. I think we were 2-2 at one point, and then we just rattled a bunch of them off there at the end. Finishing 10-3 is awesome. Yeah, we had a fun set with Bounce earlier today. We did all right with Destroy. I had fun with this deck, but it was only okay for sure. But yeah, Grand Arena is definitely one of my top ways to play Marvel Snap. A lot of good fun champions running around. Good way to get the old Drax weekend missions done here. Ghosty parrot mode activated. Listen, Spidey has many amazing friends. Okay. Have an Admiral Gamer.